Howdy folks, and welcome back to another video. I want to make very clear at the start of this video that it's probably not going to be very well edited. I have a very short window of time to record and edit this morning, and I wanted to get this video out as soon as I could because obviously it's important to get this kind of information out there. That being said, if you were not already aware and you do not follow my community posts, I have access to my account again. And my account is secure, trust me. I went through so many steps to make sure my account is secure, so at least for now, I should be completely safe within my account. That being said, this video is talking about my experience in getting my account back and my conversation with Wildworks and actually some of the Jam ambassadors. What I will not be talking about in this video is Lemon Puppy, as Lemon Puppy has not got her account back yet, and she's still talking with AJHQ and the Jam ambassadors as to how she can get her account back. And even when she does get her account back, that's not my story to tell. Lemon Puppy will most likely make her own video if she chooses to, and if she does not choose to, that is her choice. I'll be talking about my specific experience in this. I will not be using this video to speculate or talk about the hackers themselves, rather the process that it took to get my account back. So this all started a couple days ago when Lemon Puppy posted in her Discord server that her account had been deleted. This was a couple hours before she posted her video about it, so I was aware before the video was posted. Naturally, I went to her DMs to make sure she was doing okay and to talk it out with her because I care about her as a person. However, seeing that Lemon Puppy's account had been deleted, I got worried. I'm not going to go into details, but let's just say that a few weeks ago, people who may be associated with the hacker had been going around harassing myself and harassing Lemon Puppy. So naturally, I was a little bit worried that I might be affected as well. So what I did was I went into my parent account to try to deactivate my account temporarily so that nobody could log into it. What I found instead was that I could not log into my parent account. This was before her video was posted. I tried multiple times to log in. I've been using the same password for a long time, so it does not make sense that I would have forgotten my password. I had used the password over and over again. I tried capitalizing different parts, even if I did not think it would be capitalized. I tried over 24 times to get into my account. After that failed, I sent a forgot my password request using the button underneath the login screen. I did not receive an email to reset my password. This will be important later. Since I had tried logging in 24 times and I did not get a forgot my password email, I sent a support ticket to AJHQ and I logged onto my Animal Jam account and began transferring items to a friend who I could trust to hold on to my items just in case I did get hacked. Obviously, I didn't get to transfer over the dozens of thousands of items I have, but I got the important stuff over, like my rainbow pet, my favorite pets, my main look, etc., etc. I was not home at this time. I was actually at my grandmother's house. We were there for dinner and we were just kind of chilling out and stuff, so I was visibly pretty stressed the whole time that I was there. And my family noticed, they were trying to cheer me up, especially my dad, but I did eventually log off of Animal Jam to eat dinner with them. And I did not log back in until I got home that evening. When I got home, I went onto my computer because I thought that I could possibly, transfer some more items just in case. I was in a voice call at this time. I get onto my computer and I go to log into Animal Jam and it's telling me the password is incorrect. I tried, again, a couple dozen times before I did anything else. Again, I've been using this password for a very long time, so it's very unlikely that I would forget. Anyways, I was not able to log into my account. This was after Lemon Puppy's video was posted, and actually after my own video was posted, because I recorded and very briefly edited my video at my grandmother's house after I ate dinner. But at this point, I could not log into my parent account, and it seemed that I was locked out of my player account. I did not change my password. Somebody else must have. And I was not receiving emails when I clicked forgot my password. So I added onto the support ticket I already opened, letting Animal Jam know that I could now not log into either my parent or my player account. I would not receive an answer from these tickets, apart from the automated answer, until midnight, at which point I was already asleep. It's worth mentioning that the company that handles the support tickets is outsourced, which means that when you send a support ticket through the Animal Jam website, you're not talking to AJHQ themselves. Instead, they've outsourced this to a company in the Philippines. At least that's as far as I'm aware. I've just been told this recently, and it makes sense. If you didn't know, Animal Jam, Wildworks, is an incredibly small company. It only has 30-some people working at it, which might sound like a lot of people, but for a game the size of Animal Jam, it's a tiny team, and it's honestly pretty impressive what they can do. That being said, because this is outsourced, that's often why sending support tickets can be a long and frustrating process, and it can seem like the people you're talking with have no idea what's going on. It's most likely because they don't. They're not behind the game, they're just helping AJHQ with the support tickets. That being said, my initial email back was pretty unhelpful, and I was very frustrated and very scared, as at this point, the next morning, other players had been hacked. And, honestly, this whole thing started to go crazy. People were posting videos about it everywhere, and I was very nervous. The community was panicking, and I wanted to help calm them down, but I didn't know how. So, I reached out to Leora, the Jambassador. In my experience, no offense to any of the other Jambassadors, Leora is my favorite. I look up to her, I like the kind of content she makes, and she is a very patient person. And, from then on, she became the person that I was talking to the most about this whole thing. Leora, being a Jambassador, is able to contact AJHQ directly at points. And so she forwarded my questions and my concerns to AJHQ directly. And this actually helped a lot. I don't know the details, of course, because I am just a regular player. However, from what I was told, there was a meeting held that day. I know the Jambassadors occasionally have meetings with AJHQ, but from what I was told, the main focus of this meeting was the hacking of myself and of Lehman Puppy, which is incredible. I could tell by the way that I was talking with Leora that AJHQ was kind of panicking. I mean, this was pretty big, and it kind of blew up really fast, so I understand. Especially knowing this community, if a problem isn't solved right away, they will lose their minds and go after AJHQ, which is not fair at all to them. At this point, I had received another email. It was around 11 a.m., and I was going shopping with my mother. This email asked for a lot of personal information, which is understandable because they had to confirm my identity. However, it did ask for some other things. It asked for me to secure my parent email with 2FA and to change my email password, which would make sense if I was hacked. At this point also, people began freaking out because while searching my name, you could not find it. It appeared as if my account had been deleted. In fact, I had not been deleted. I had been banned. AJHQ had banned me for safety reasons. This is because if there was a hacker on my account, if they ban me, they can't get onto my page and take my items or harass people. That makes sense, and it was a measure that could be put into place if I was hacked. After that was about 12 hours of radio silence, which makes sense because this was a very big, very sensitive situation in which it would make sense for them to want to take all precautions necessary to make sure that the situation is handled safely and quickly. And I'm probably pretty sure they were probably working with Lehman Puppy at this time as well. About 12 hours later, they let me know that they had taken the ban off of my account and that the reason that I was unable to receive forgot my password emails was because I had overcome a email quota. This pretty much means that I had received too many emails from AJHQ, and so they temporarily put a hold so that I was unable to receive emails from them, which makes sense. I'm kind of a pack rat, and I tend to hold on to all of my emails, and I never delete them. So they just asked me to delete all the emails that they take the hold off. However, they claimed that was the only issue. It would make sense that I had taken out too many emails. I mean, I'm one kind of person where if anything happens in the community and I'm afraid that I'll get hacked, I'll change my password. So I have had a ton of password change requests out over the years. What doesn't make sense, however, is their claim that there was no suspicious activity on my account and claiming that I had not been hacked. They claimed this in the email, and they claimed this on their social media page, which, by the way, if the social media manager is watching this, you are an incredible person and I love you. But that does not even make the slightest bit of sense. The whole reason that I clicked forgot my password was because I tried to log in multiple times and I was locked out. Who magically changed my parent account password? Who magically locked me out of my player account? There's stuff that isn't lining up here. I did not lock myself out of my page. The only reason I tried to get an email in the first place was because I couldn't log in. And it's not like I just failed to log in once and then just immediately sent myself an email. I was pretty thorough with this. So hearing that they were saying that I had never been hacked felt like they were either ignoring me or trying to gaslight me into believing this was all some sort of thing that I made up in my head, which it most certainly was not. And even if it was, you'll see that other players now, Kivo and Bandits AJ, have also been hacked. So this isn't just a me problem, and it isn't just a Lehman Puppy problem. So I'm very frustrated that they believe that I have not been hacked. And of course, at this point, it doesn't matter all too much for me because I do have my account back. But what I'm worried is if they're not going to take this seriously, and they're just going to believe that it was all in my head, then other players are going to get hacked. And that's what really bothers me. What also doesn't make sense is that, yeah, they asked for a ton of personal information, which I could chalk down to them making sure that I'm actually who I say I am. But if they didn't believe that there was a hacker on my account, why did they take me through so many steps to double and triple secure that my email was safe? Why did they have me change my password? Why did they temporarily ban my account if they thought that no one malicious was there? I don't know. Things just don't seem to be lining up, and from what I have talked to Leora, she seems to agree. That being said, at least I have my account back, And I'd like to ask that at this point you stop harassing AJHQ with emails and tickets. They know. Trust me, they know. And all you're going to do at this point is probably frustrate them, especially the social media manager, who I would like to clarify is a single person. I don't know a lot about her, but from what Leora has told me, she's an incredible individual. So if you're watching this, thank you for doing your job. And also, I'm so sorry that so many people are probably going after you right now. That being said, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm still a little bit frustrated that I feel like I'm being gaslit into believing that I was never hacked, which still does not make sense. Just let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if there's been anything going on that I haven't heard about yet, and I'll see y'all around.